That's all I got. He looks like an outlaw.
Doesn't he?
He looks
Doesn't
cooler
he?
than John Wayne right there.
Yes,
I
he
look better
does.
than Sam Elliott. 52 years ago, Wanda woke up deaf, and because of that, we didn't know if she would ever get any of her hearing back, so we started learning sign language so we could communicate with each other. And some of the deaf found out that we were learning sign language, so they told us that they would come to church, so Wanda and I both had to interpret for the deaf. Thomas Road Baptist Church was near us, so I contacted the leader there. Her name was Sue. So Wanda and I joined the next week in that class and started learning sign language. And we just felt like that's where God wanted us to be in the deaf ministry, working with deaf folks. So I surrendered my life to become a preacher and went to Tennessee Temple University, where I got my education, part of it anyway. God was using that and using her deafness to lead us into working with the deaf. I wouldn't say I had a direct call from God to be a deaf pastor, but God led us, He opened the doors and led us into that ministry. So that's where we are now, 52 years later. And we have several of our folks in the deaf ministry now that are teachers, preachers, missionaries, David Archambault and his wife Sharon. Ronnie Rice, a deaf evangelist who passed away a year or so ago, he was always saying, deaf can, deaf can. And I tell you, deaf can. Our deaf are involved in different ministries, even here at the church. They're involved in the Next Step Ministry, which is a ministry to the homeless and needy. They can sing, they can act, they can preach, they can teach, they can lead. My secretary is deaf. So, deaf can. They just need someone to encourage them and take some time teaching them and helping them along. But deaf can do. And then we have some other couples that we are encouraging and helping to learn the ministry so that when God calls us home or we step out, that they can just step right in and the ministry can continue.
But this church, it's been wonderful with the deaf ministry. This church supports us 100%. Always encouraging us, always praying for us, and we can feel the difference in this church, and we really do appreciate First Baptist Church of Apopka.